Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody? This up here. Awesome. Balaji, Leaf, Val, Sky, Anthony. What's up, gang? What's going on, gang? Okay. I was just marking up a chart here for a little breakdown from the Asia session. You guys know I like to get after it in Asia session. How are you guys? You guys doing good? Good, bad, great? Okay, let's get those in there. Save, save, save. Excellent. All right, let's do a little breakdown here. Let's get situated. Okay. First things first, let's get those bad boys back on there. Let's get that lat there. Okay. What are we working with? Okay. I kind of like this. So we still have these. Why is my shit not popping up here? What the heck? I have some teaser popping up, but my kill zone and pivots are not. Bothersome. Don't do this to me. Our new day divider is also. There we go. Okay, here we go. We're back. We're back. Just blew an eval, feeling good? Fucking A. Sorry to hear, bro. What happened? Sorry, it was just funny. It is just funny. Just the way you presented that. Okay. So overnight session. You know what? No, let's do the proper way. Let's do the proper breakdown. We have a little bit of time. Okay, let's do the proper preparation. Okay. So that means let's go into the journal. Let's start our day. Let's go to this. Get rid of all of that. Templates, pre-market. Okay, economic calendar. What's on the economic calendar for today? Forex Factory. We've got PPI at 8:30. Ooh. It's looking for a forecasted drop. So if we get some cool numbers like we did yesterday, that could just introduce more buys in today. Chairman Warsh is testifying again at 10. Yesterday was an absolute pile of dog shit after 10 o'clock. So expect just maybe a little bit of whipsawing again. And then we've got crude oil inventories and beige book and all that yellow folder shit. So PPI is going to be the big number for today. That comes out at 8:30 Eastern, followed up by 10 a.m. news or 10 a.m. volatility and driver with Fed Chairman Warsh testifying for the second day in a row. Okay. So there's that. Emotional state, right? You want to make sure that your sleep quality, your headspace, and your distractions are covered, and anything is brought to your attention. Okay, so if you didn't sleep great, take that into account. If you're distracted, if you have work or you have kids or whatever, and they're distracting you, and it's making it very hard to focus, you need to mitigate that or do something or not trade if you are in a state in which you're not going to be able to make sound decisions. Okay, and then headspace. If you're fucked off, if you had an argument last night with your missus or whatever, take that into account as well, right? So For me personally, my sleep was short, my headspace is great, and I have no distractions. Rest of the house is sleeping at this time of day for me, so I have the morning to just be here with you guys, okay? So sleep quality is the only thing. I just didn't get enough sleep. I got maybe 5 hours of sleep because I was bad last night and I stayed up late reading my book. Structure and narrative. Overnight session. Let's play through the overnight session, okay? Real quick. So, upon the open, immediately we created this PM low SMT with YM. Daily closed as a swing. Yeah. And if you guys know the Asia session secret, you know that it's always happening in the Asia session. There's always something happening. Okay, so we had the PM low SMT, YM. As soon as we opened, created a nice down close candle, taking session liquidity. That's a good order block candidate. We also have an up close candle sandwiched in between those two swing lows. So closure above this high is going to be your breaker. Okay. We get confirmation of said breaker right here. We do create some SMT with this PM high with ES and YM. However, there's no bearish breaker on this high here from yesterday to suggest that this is anything more than just a consolidation getting ready for further expansion, right? You don't have any sort of shift in market structure here. All you have is just equal highs. And then we're just probably going to run them. Okay. So we have that. We leave a really nice fair value gap here for 8 p.m. at the start of the Asia session to open up and tag into it. I would have preferred us to get down into here. However, that was not the case. We did create some SMT inside of this gap, and we created a 1 minute breaker inside of here that actually ended up being my trade. So that was, we sweep into the gap, close above here. I think I bought the inversion right here. Bought the inversion here, and I also bought the breaker. So by the time I averaged in and everything, it was like up around the breaker. Okay. We'll keep playing the 15-minute time frame because we don't need to do the trade breakdown, but that was the logic. Now I'm just looking for a previous daily high, weekly open, and I want to see us get up into the negative, well, any of the standard deviations with this breaker here. So 45.5. Up into here, right? Previous weekly high is up here with these fibs. We had these fibs from yesterday. -4 is right up near previous weekly high. We have this hourly breaker fib from yesterday. -2 is resting right up here. So we have tons and tons of confluence behind getting up into this area here, just given all of the fibs that we have that are in alignment with that, okay? And then we get some crazy chop for like an hour and a half all throughout here. And then we finally expand away after the consolidation, right? We're not concerned with a consolidation here because one, there's no breaker prepped. On the 15-minute, this was just an expansion and a retracement, and we don't reverse from a consolidation, right? So now we can just anticipate that our next expansion is probably going to be around the same size as the first expansion. So if you look at this first expansion from the low to the high, before we can start consolidating, 192 points. You go from the low of the consolidation, 192 points, all kind of up in here. Then we tag -4 standard deviations, and that's where I made my exit. Okay, overnight session continued to trade. We continued to have this daily high SMT with ES and YM, get a retracement into the weekly open and into this gap on the hourly and the 15-minute. This was the start of the London session. Then we continue to trade lower, maintain this Asia low SMT. We don't really get any sort of buys. This is more or less trading back down off of this 15-minute bearish breaker, nested with midnight. And then now we are here. So now we have this Asia low SMT with YM still tagging into the standard deviations of the 50-minute breaker from the overnight. Okay. And NQ is actually close to taking out its London session low with YM failing, or not failing, but not anywhere near its London low. So now we can have that kind of two-stage SMT, right? Where you have failure swing followed by a sweep. That's kind of that strength switch, right? So for today, so we have our overnight session. Key opening times are marked up here. 1800 opening prices down here. Midnight opening prices up here. They are kind of separated, so we can use either of them. We don't have an hourly bearish breaker. We still have relative equal highs up here. And we've already kind of manipulated below the weekly open and we're back up here already. So I'd be looking for a sweep of London low and then an expansion higher. Okay, so we've already talked about our opening times. We've talked about, we know where the liquidity is. We know where the SMT is. We know the breakers, the standard deviations of said breakers, right? We have a ton on the chart as it is. High time frame swings. We're trading inside of a daily C3. We're currently trading in a 4-hour C3 after London session. 4-hour candle swept, but did not really take any liquidity other than the previous 4-hour high. So I'd be looking for us to sweep out this low and then maybe get a reversal. Just a matter of waiting for that. Right. So that's kind of what we're after today. Keep in mind, right, we do have the PPI in 13 minutes. So that could either make things really great, or make things difficult and blurry. So I'm going to keep this stuff on the chart. I want to keep this breaker here on the 15-minute. And here, I don't need to have this 15-minute breaker projection anymore. We've met those projections, so I'd be waiting for a new breaker to get created. Preferably sweep out this London low and then expand higher above here. This would be our 15-minute bullish breaker. So probably looking for that to get created. Retrace, expand up into the previous weekly high. I would also be down to trade a low time frame entry model as well. Just have to time frame align some things, whether it be a 5-minute or a 15-minute. At the moment, it'd probably be, a 5-minute or a 1-minute. It would probably be a 1-minute at this moment in time, just given the fact that there's no 5-minute breaker prepped until we get up here. I had this eval for a few weeks. I was on the verge of passing, took losses again, profit. It was almost BA, just fucking blew it. We'll start fresh. That's okay, brother. Get back on your horse. Dude, Asia is unreal. Like, it's absolutely buttery. Super buttery. I'm going to make this post here. Post. Select one. Asia low to previous weekly high. Yeah, either Asia low or London low. Asia low SMT is already present. I'd like to keep that and then get some London low SMT. Yeah, it's definitely not protected. Definitely not a protected low, Michael. So you're right there. What indicator are you using for session highs and lows? ICT kill zones and pivots by trade for opportunity. All right. I'm gonna just pick the music for this carousel. So I'm just gonna mute, but if I see any questions, I'll unmute to answer them. That was easy. Immediately found a song that I liked. Okay, here's the London low SMT now. Yeah, this Asia low is not protected, but we have an opportunity for this low to be protected if once we create this 15-minute breaker. You can take early setups too if you want to find a 1-minute breaker. So that would be closing above this high. However, looks like we're expanding quite low. So we're going to have to just kind of be patient and wait. There's -4 standard deviations down here, nested with 1800 and the 15-minute breaker that hasn't been mitigated yet. It's a solid area as well. Just have to wait and see. From QT perspective, we were both below true day and true week open. Is your true day open midnight? Okay, gotcha. Morning, Easy. What's going on? EPI, we melt or rip. Ugh. I don't like playing that game, but I do think that we get maybe initial manipulation followed by a rip. We have 5 minutes, 4 minutes actually, more like. We somehow create a breaker prior, then I'll have a lot more confidence in saying that it's just going to rip. Yeah, we did rip yesterday with CPI. That was a super cool release. Like we had a big inflation drop. That's the first, I think that's the first inflation drop in 6 years. Something like that. Okay, so there's a gap up, 827. Excuse me. Yeah, whoever took that had no drawdown, yeah. And had a lot of balls. Lots of balls. I think the lower resistance play is waiting for this 15-minute breaker to get created. Standard deviation is gonna take you up above, which is would like it to be at the area. I'm just not taking a 1 minute breaker. Like I've traded news before. I'm not afraid to trade it, but I want to make sure everything is in alignment. If we had Asia, if Asia low was protected by a 15-minute breaker, I would probably be more inclined to play it. But it's worth noting that the high of this 1 minute breaker is actually the low of 50-minute fair value gap. And if we don't confirm the breaker prior to 8:30, then we could just tap into that and send lower. And then that would also create a potential 5 minute bearish or bullish breaker setup too. So it's just a matter of waiting. We just have to wait. I've already made my money during the Asia session. Up like, I don't know, like $750 in profit or something like that. Yeah, exactly, HM. But this is setting up exactly how we wanted it to. I'd like this swing to form. I'd like us to just expand higher, confirm this 15-minute bullish breaker, get a 930 retracement into said breaker, and then expand from there. That would be my most ideal setup. How many accounts do you like trading at once? I mean, trade them all. Obviously, if you're like in a low risk environment, I mean, if you're in a lower risk environment, then you could probably whittle it down. Or if you're like if you're meeting some resistance. Okay, yeah, there we go. There's your expansion. If you're in a tough spot, then maybe reduce. But my thing is like if the trading conditions are shitty, then like why even touch your accounts, you know? Just wait for high probability conditions and then you can just trade them all and do it that way. So it didn't even create the 1 minute breaker prior to, but we are expanding. Let's see what the release was. Okay, so it's super cool. So we had a drop negative 0.3%. That's a super cool drop again. So not only are consumer prices seeing a decrease, we're also seeing a month over month producer price index decrease as well. Previous month was 0.6%. They were forecasting no change, and now they've actually printed in a negative 0.3%. So for those of you who don't know what that means, that's essentially deflation on a month over month basis. And then core PPI month over month was a 0.2% drop there again. The forecast 0.3%. That's huge. You have a nice order block candidate here too, with these series of down close candles taking liquidity. Everything seems to be in tandem here too. We have kind of that two-stage SMT, failure, swing, sweep. Yeah, this looks good, gang. This looks really good. Wait for the confirmation, enter. I need like $400 or something like that before my day is at max profit. Ugh. Pardon me. Thinking long? Hell yeah, I'm thinking long. Just waiting. Just waiting for this 15-minute breaker to get created. I'm going to keep it very simple today. Just create the breaker, retrace, expand into previous weekly high. Super, super simple. I'm going to keep it easy today. This is shaping up really nicely, though. Can't lie. I'm gonna show my SMT indicator. That's this. This isn't a free indicator, though. Excuse me. The actual indicator name is SMT for time-based sessions. It is paid. What are you guys thinking for today? I know I've just been just continuously talking about going long. What are you guys thinking? Yeah. Long. Yeah. Deadly. Don't you just love it when we're all on the same page? Didn't do it, but I wanted to buy that -2. -2 of what, Chaz? $657 breaker. Oh. Yeah, that was nasty. Yeah. Yeah, buy that stop at Asia low. Problem is, it's a tough stop to put. If there was a breaker here, if this was actually a 15-minute breaker, it would have been 100% easy take. Sweep London low, stop at Asia low, but Asia low wasn't protected by any sort of 50-minute breaker, so it's not exactly protected. I had two thesis, one London or Asia to previous weekly high or previous weekly high to PDL. I like thesis number 1. Classic Bray yawning in the AM stream. Feel bad. He's yawning in the AM stream. Promise you, I'm not bored. Just tired, dude. Just tired. How fun is trading? Dude, it's so good. It's a lot of fun, especially like hanging out and stream and being around other like-minded people. It's always fun. Can be very boring though. Can be incredibly boring. Still looking for that relative equal low at 29,844 getting tag. What significance does that have? You want Asia low getting ran. Which I guess Asia low is 837.5. Yeah. If we confirm this 50-minute bullish breaker, I ain't looking for this low to get fucking touched. Morning, Mario. How are you, bro? What's up, Panos? Doing well, bro. Thanks for asking. How are you? Good to hear. Good to hear. Good to hear. So we will have Alex joining at 9. So in 20 minutes. All good. Followed your advice this week. Up the risk a bit and now up a good amount on the accounts. Good stuff. Just keep managing that risk appropriately. Don't over risk like crazy. Just stick to that whatever 10% allowable drawdown. You risk 10% of your allowable drawdown, then that's solid. That's super good to hear, though. It's actually been a pretty good week so far. I mean, it's only Monday or Tuesday, but wait, it's Wednesday. I'm pulling a cane. I'm pulling a fucking cane. Kane thought it was Monday yesterday, and I thought it was Tuesday today. Damn it. Yeah, it's Wednesday already. It's crazy. On test account, you're also risking just 10%. Usually, like, you can risk more if you want. Like 20, some people risk 20%, which like is only 5 bullets. But if you don't care about like potentially losing the eval, if you have the money to burn, then go for it. I think it would be cool if they created a nano contract at 1/10 the size of the micro. Why do you think that? I don't think there'd be enough volume for that. Did I trade a live account? I mean, you can trade. What's wrong with micros? I don't think they'll ever. I don't know. I think micros is fine, personally. I think if you had a nano if you had a nano contract at the 10th of the micro, like that's, what would that be? 20 cents per point? Not enough money moving around in there. You can just go trade YM at that point, or trade something else that has a little bit less, point value. It's like, you can have like you can have a whatever $2,000 account and trade micros. You might not be able to get into every move because like due to volatility and like stops being super large, it might price you out, but you could just trade a different session. There's ways around it. Or just save up more money so that you can risk the traditional 1% to 2%. Yeah. How long does it take you to pass if you're risking 10%? It all depends. There's no rhyme or reason. Usually a couple weeks, I think, is a fair statement. Because if you're risking 10%, you're risking 10% of $2,000 in drawdown, so that's $200 a trade, and you need $3,000 in profit. That's 15 R that you need. And if you have like an average 2.5 R, then that's like 7. That's 6 trades, 6 winning trades. That's if you get it in a row, right? So it is all dependent on your average RR, your frequency, win rate. It's totally dependent. You could hit a good streak and you could pass it in a week. It all depends. It doesn't matter how long it takes you. It's just whether you can consistently do it or not. YM has a 15-minute bullish breaker. So does ES, but NQ does not. It's okay. No need to rush. We've also got this London high SMT. So yeah, we've kind of got this framework with the two-stage SMT at the highs, right? NQ swept out AM high and previous daily high, and now it's failing to sweep out its high of day, which is also London high. So, and we failed to confirm this 15-minute bullish breaker. I still favor longs, but seeing it do that, it definitely, muddies things up a little bit. I don't qualify the ES breaker as confirmed unless close above 7610.75. I mean, your breaker is here. Your breaker confirmation is a closure above 7603.75 because this is your last swing point before the manipulation. It's still a breaker, but if you want to use these swings, be my guest. It's just you're going to be late. What's up, Alex? Yeah. Some people will wait for the most extreme swings, Michael. Totally fair. I don't need to personally, but doing good, bro. Just waiting. Wanted to see this confirmation on the 15-minute above this high on NQ, but just failed to confirm it. So we're probably going to just wait. Probably just going to wait until the confirmation occurs and then trade the unicorn from the 15 and look for previous weekly high. A little something like that. If it doesn't just completely expand away. Yeah, I'm not exactly keen on the I know we have the clear cut SMT. Do you look for a retest or market after confirmed? I mean, it depends on how close we are to it. If we can immediately confirm it and trade into it, then I'll take it. I don't need to wait for the actual retracement. ES took out its previous daily high. YM is nearing its previous daily high. If we delete those, then that's good for longs. It's just a matter of waiting for an entry. This 8 a.m. candle is sick. Forming this swing, or forming a 4-hour swing inside of this for value gap here. Everything looks awesome. You just have to hope and pray that we get a retracement. I think we'll be all right though. We still have 9:30 to come. 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. can retrace us. Honestly, I don't even think I need to risk too much on this trade to get to my max profit either on the day, because we're up 741. So I need 384. I need 384 so I can risk one micro. 384 divided by 2. 192 points. Yeah. Or I could just get 96 points to London high off of 2 micros. Either one. Either one is okay. And this long was nice. Alex, where are you long from? $9.42. What's your entry logic? 42. Are you taking like a continuation model inside of the 1 minute? Or the 3 minute? I guess probably the 1 minute. Breaker block 3 minute. All right, and you're one of those guys that puts the stop at the low of the breaker. Yeah, nice. TP at 30,001. Good shit. Good shit, good shit. I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick, take a quick piss, and then I'll be right back. And then Alex should be here in 5 minutes or so. Give me 2 shakes. I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. And a really nice expansion here. London high of the day. I think we're gonna blow past that shit, to be honest. I think we're going to previous weekly high. London is currently the high of the day. Asia low is unprotected. Not in 1 minute and 15 seconds when we confirm this 50-minute breaker. It's not. It'll be protected after that. It's protected the moment that we sweep out this London low. NQ takes its form of liquidity after failing to take Asia, and now we confirm a 50-minute breaker off of that. 100%. Morning, Ahmad. Do G1, G1E. Okay, here's the 9 a.m. candle opening up now. Previous hour closed extremely bullish. We did get that 50-minute confirmation. So now we just wait for retrace into it. Get long from there. If it wants to bless. If it wants to just continue here, then, I mean, shit. Way she goes. But for me, the buy of this London low, like we talked about, I mean, we highlighted this exactly as it's playing out. Buying this London low is a possibility. It was too aggressive for me. And to be honest with you guys, like I am just not, when I'm streaming, I'm not as aggressive in my trades, in my executions. For whatever reason, that's a me problem. I think it's probably just because like it's hard to be aggressive when I'm streaming in front of an audience. So I try to just have that extra layer of confirmation when I have people that I know are going to be following me. If I'm by myself, I'm a lot more aggressive with my trades, and I'd probably be looking to get in on something like this. But do I have a limit at 953.75? Not a limit. I'll wait for us to trade in there. Nice unicorn here too. Let's see Alex. Headset on. Actually, not yet, because I will just hear them chatting. Maybe
Yo,
this.
yo.
Hang on.
How's the camera? Okay, this looks good. My lighting's not that good. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
How you doing?
Doing good. Just waiting too long.
It looks like I'm sipping on coffee, but I'm actually just sipping on water in a mug.
Sure, there's water in there. It's not whiskey. Yeah, it looks like whiskey.
Is it? If you smell it. What's up, Cyber? What's up, Edie? What's up, Mozilla? How you doing, Michael? Sean? How you guys doing? Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. I mean, how was everybody's? What's today? Wednesday? Did anybody trade a London session?
Not that I know of. Who streamed London? Do you know?
Yeah, it was Juno. Morning, Alex. I loved your backtesting stream. I missed it live, but I watched the recording. Thank you, brother. Yeah, I figured, dude, yesterday's PM session was so slow. I don't know if you even took a look at the charts, but it was like, actually, like, it was horrible. It was horrendous. So yeah. I just switched over to backtesting because it was like, I might as well do something productive. Juno or do you know? Juno.
I mean?
Let's take a look at the charts here. Let's see what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you want to long from?
Where do I want to log from ever?
The breaker?
Of Waco. Yeah, there's this nice 15-minute breaker at 53. We have a unicorn there too. Just look for a retracement into that.
This nice little 15-minute breaker.
Yep. Wait for 9:30 to retrace into it. And then boom.
What's up, Tom?
Traded the Asia session though.
You did?
Oh yeah. That's my shit, dude.
You shorted? Or what, longed?
No, I longed. I was long from 8 o'clock from 8:38.
Damn.
Then took it to 30,053.
Well, we got back above the 30,000s. That means we're gonna die. No, I'm just kidding.
Not till previous weekly high.
I look at the 4-hour chart in disgust.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. It looks nasty.
I mean, 4-hour breaker, traded into that during the overnight session. Previous weekly low S&T with YM. It ain't bad.
This could be love. Could be love. Did you change your camera settings? It looks better.
I don't think so.
What
did I do? No, I think I have everything the same. Program auto. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Good. I'm glad.
London high of the day. This guy's looking at short. Dude, I feel like I need to brush up on like math or something, you know? You ever get that urge? You're like, fuck, I should probably like do some math. No? Just me? I think it's just me, man. I swear sometimes like it's just I need to brush up on a couple things. I would short the open into that breaker. Damn, this guy's bold.
I get it. I'm just not that way with math.
Is there something that you're like, oh, I feel like I need to brush up on ever?
Yeah, probably like my medicine, like my medical books. All my paramedic textbooks, like pharmacology, medical terminology, A&P. My cardio books, like brush up on like 3 lead Three lead rhythms. Like EKG rhythms. Shit like that. But
Yeah.
math, not really.
I also just haven't been reading as much. You know? Alex, are you planning on launching a prop firm? Compare mobile app? I don't know. I thought that said prop firm. I was like, this guy's asking for launching a prop firm.
Bro forgot to look down, yeah. Just the way the separation was.
This could be love. Well, we did take out that high that I wanted to see. I don't have a strong bias here today. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Are we planning on starting? Yeah, we're gonna be starting our own prop firm, and it's gonna be. This is how it's gonna work. We're gonna have like a 10K eval, and then you give us $10,000, and then you get a 10K eval in return, and then you have a 10K buffer.
Or it's like we'll give you a 10K account for $5,000. You have like 50% drawdown or something like that.
Yeah, it's this new prop firm model that we're testing.
That was somebody on Twitter posted that. That was a long time ago. That shit was funny. It even got me for a second. I was like, oh shit. Ask Annie said no plans of prop firm as of now. Yeah, I don't think I don't think they have any interest in starting a prop firm.
I think in the future it would be nice to
like a real prop firm, you know,
a desk,
like an actual desk.
But we need a lot of in order for that you need it's like not an insane legal process, but B, you also need like a really good team with a pure just track record. Mm-hmm. Alex, what were you doing before you become a trader? I see you try to be a singer. Thank you. I was a financial analyst at a media entertainment company. That's what I was doing. Looks like you started your math. Yeah. This short looks fucking delicious. Delicioso.
Until we get into the 15-minute uni.
Delicioso.
Do you put your stop at the low of the 50-minute breaker or wait for something like M1 breaker inside the M15 breaker? I'd probably just enter on the 50-minute breaker with a stop at the 815 low. Be honest. Keep it simple.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Mm-hmm. There definitely is some two-sided info with the London High SMT. However...
Hey, what's up, gang? Mozilla. It's a funny username. Yo, Alex, what you got SpaceX in your tasks for? Huh. Oh, I was like, what? Oh, I'm waiting for the hundreds.
Yeah, literally.
I'm waiting for this actually. Now that thanks for reminding me. SpaceX 100 flat trigger crossing, and then message buy.
Buy the fuck out of it.
Buy message buy. There we go.
Some Jim Cramer on his buy.
Yeah. I would be interested in buying some SpaceX shares at $100.
Yeah, me too. Then just anything lower, just keep adding. Long term.
Yeah. You're funny, Sean.
Okay, I'm going to see here if I can.
Trying to bottom tick? Always, bro. Fuck what they say. You should be looking to pick tops and bottoms.
It's kind of the goal, yeah.
Fuck are they talking about?
Don't know anybody buying high and selling low.
When they talk about, don't try to pick tops. About what are you talking about? I'm trying to fucking buy the top. I mean, buy the bottom.
There's the 50-minute breaker. I'm going to start a light position here. I'm willing to add inside of the fair value gap if we get deeper, but start a little builder.
Bro, I mean, I had multiple jobs, right? And I was also at school. I also am a huge advocate for people still working their jobs while trading.
Me too.
Like, I don't think there's anything wrong. Like, anybody, if you know anybody on the internet that shits on people for trading and also working 9 to 5, that already tells me a lot about that person.
Yeah.
I can't believe I didn't get tagged in on this.
That's a tough one, hey?
SpaceX is overpriced. The thing with companies is that, like, majority of the time you're buying the expected value, right? You're not buying the current value of the actual, like, company itself. So if these are the guys that are going to take us to Mars, by all means, I'll buy $100 a share. You know, like,
yeah, literally.
You're supposed to work trading and have a side hustle. So if you're trying to get to it, yeah, 100%. Trading in itself, I've tried trading and it's just by itself, and it drove me kind of insane. That's just me.
You need something else. You need like some sort of stable income.
That is just me. Obviously, people are different. Things can be different for different people, but I tried trading alone by itself and it drove me insane, and I ended up losing money. So just some advice there. What's up, Pam? P-A-M, Pam.
What's up, Pam? You saying Pam or Pan?
Pan Am. Did you watch Catch Me If You Can?
That's with Leonardo da Vinci, right? Like the
Leonardo DiCaprio?
Or not da Vinci? Bro, I'm brain dead. Yeah, DiCaprio. Leonardo da Vinci? You know why? Because there's a guy in the Discord, and his name is Da Vinci, and I was looking at it.
That's with Leonardo da Vinci. Yes.
Yeah. You know, like you're looking at something, and then you're trying to say something, but you just say the thing you're looking at. It's exactly what happened.
Yeah. That.
Yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah, where he's like pretending to be an airline pilot, and he's just like cashing paychecks. Shit's crazy. Tom Hanks is in it too, right?
Yes, yeah, Tom Hanks. Pamela.
I'm dumb.
What time frame is your GC in? Oh, I'm actually looking at NQ. Sorry, I should have specified. This is NQ on the 1 minute chart. What's up, Trent? Wait, you guys are making money? Sometimes. It depends. It depends on the time of the year. You got to look at trading like as if you were a farmer, right? You know, it's like the crops. When the season's in, it's time to
make hay when the sun shines, baby.
Go out there, get dirty, get in the fields. You know, but when the season's not in, it's time to go back home. Maybe hedge.
I Or the park the
maybe
combines.
maybe hedge a little bit, but don't over participate when the season's not in. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying.
What rhymes with what ends in TION? Over participation leads to. I had something there, but I lost it. I swear it was there. 9:30 open in 13 minutes, or 12 minutes actually. Alex, please turn your mic up even more. I still have a little bit of hearing left. I'm pretty sure my volume is good now.
Yeah, your volume's fine on my end anyway.
Obliteration. Participation leads to obliteration. That's a good one, actually. I feel like what is that called again when you make a song out of something? What's the term for it?
When you make a song out of something?
Yeah. When you make a song out of something to remember something.
Oh. Fuck. Mnemonic? Is that what it's called?
Yes. Yeah.
See? I'm smart. I know what I'm talking about.
It's aims.
In short, it's
Oh,
going
boy.
for 30 low.
Oh boy.
I'm long
aims.
looking for previous weekly high.
I'm looking for midpoint of this range, and then I'll look for longs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm looking for us to kind of meet these fibs of this 1 minute breaker and then go long from there. Inside of this big fat gap.
Big and juicy gap. Good luck, Ames. Got the open here in about 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. I got my landing page finished. Codex is actually sick.
Codex is so good.
Like, it's so good.
It's so good, yeah. I agree with you. I wholeheartedly agree with you.
I just have to get it hooked up.
What time frame are you taking this breaker on? The 15? Are you on the 15? Or which chart am I looking at?
15.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
15. So your stop is at the 8:15 low?
Yeah, currently. Looking for ads inside of this gap.
Looking for ads inside of this gap.
These are...
I hope you guys are ready for the future once TradingView adds like a face scan and to unlock your charts and shit. It's coming soon. It's like in order for you to access your charts, you're gonna have to face scan, and they're gonna be like, in order to access, if you have the free version, they're like, in order to access TradingView, you need to say "I love McDonald's" into the camera. It's like,
what?
everything becomes an ad.
That's crazy.
Worst talk at 10. Let that man talk. We already talked. We spoke earlier when I woke up.
McDonald's. It's crazy.
Yeah. Please say "I love McDonald's" into the camera.
Dude, Juno's post yesterday on X. It's like a
What do you
super nice picture of his chart with like $1,700 profit, and then the next one is him in an elevator holding McDonald's.
Oh yeah.
This fucking guy. This guy.
Trading always has a new obstacle waiting for you. The key is learning to adjust and keep improving. This is so inspirational, bro. Struno in here.
Then he
Where's
just
he
him
at?
hold McDonald's. Yeah, this motherfucker.
Orange talk at 10.
Wash talk at 10.
Anyways,
NOS.
let's take a look at the COT data, see what it's saying. I haven't taken a look in a while after I made my thesis. Oh, actually, it's really not that different, actually. COT 1.74. We're actually now in the negatives, which means that commercials are now net short, or dealers are now net short, actually, which means that large funds are net long. Interestingly enough, dealers are typically on the opposing side. So not much has changed here.
Who would be your dealers? Like what institutions would be dealers?
Honestly, just market makers.
Market makers? Okay.
Yeah.
Essentially, they're just
anybody that's in charge of having to provide. Although what happens is that a lot of the times, at least for futures, like honestly, I'd say like 90% of market makers don't hold for multiple days.
No.
Yeah,
because they basically just profit off the spread, don't they?
Those are
providers.
Yeah, no. Market makers are delta neutral, which means that they don't make money off of directional plays. They just make money off of
fees
and spread. Yeah,
fees and spread, and then they just since they're market making, they don't have to pay fees, right? Or they get a discount on fees, or something like that.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, when you become a certified market maker and you start dealing with the CME, they give you a percent that like you need to meet a specific quota of volume for that day. So it's like, oh, if you're going to market make for this specific market, like E-mini, NASDAQ or whatever, you need to make up 5% of the total volume for that day. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
you need to meet quotas, essentially.
Yeah, you need to meet quotas in order for them to sustain like enough volume for it to be actually traded.
Gotcha. And they're not trading. What kind of analysis are market makers using? Are they using any, or are they just providing are they just simply looking at premium discount and like looking at how
it's speed. When you're trading on that level, they're paying for speed. They don't analyze anything else. Like as far as market direction, they don't care about market direction. They care about who gets the order first. So like the reason being is like you have multiple market makers making one market, and so they're fighting for your business. They want to be the ones that take your order.
That's why they have algorithms to do it now, just because it's fast.
Yeah. And that's why they're all typically located near Chicago and New York. Because if you build your database or data center near
the server,
you can set up a connection directly, quicker.
Low ping.
Yeah. No, really, yeah.
Low ping. I'm willing to add inside of IFVG or this gap, or not this gap, this OB.
Ames. Yeah, I don't have my mic with me. I really need to buy a travel mic, honestly.
Where are you now?
I'm in South Florida.
Oh, I thought you were
South
home.
Florida. No, not yet.
Not yet.
I will be Friday. So
Do you have to fly back, or you're just hanging out?
no, I'm just saying that for fake AirPods are real. These are fake, bro.
I just went to Bimini for the weekend, but he's got fake AirPods.
Can a guy wear fake AirPods? What's wrong with that?
You got to get yourself a nice Logitech G570 wireless headset like me over here.
I put in my headphones.
G570 and G435.
I put in the headphones and it's like, the Bluetooth device is now connected. What's up, George? Georgie boy. I don't know, man. The open late, I have like no trust in the open at all lately.
Yeah, I like Logitech MS too. I like Logitech. It's just these things are so bulky.
It's like the first thing you guys agree on.
We've been getting along. Actually.
Okay.
He's been tuning into my PM streams too. He was hanging out past couple days.
Hell yeah. It's like a different person. Anyways, what's up, Jordan? What's up?
Getting along just fine. When you say no trust, do you mean you think you could sweep Asia? I mean, if we sweep Asia, then we just completely lost our bullish narrative, and that's fine. I personally think that we're gonna just continue to.
You're in from where?
From the breaker, essentially.
What price? What's upside here?
At 55 and a quarter.
About 55. Yes, sir. Let me get that 55.
55. Okay,
This open is looking good for you. What you think, huh? Time is it? Oh, 15 seconds left. Holy shit. Good luck, everybody. For those of you that are trading this open. I know I am. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm going to be watching. See if we get
I think you're good. I mean, it looks good, man. It looks good. There she goes. Come on.
I'd welcome a retrace back down into the.
There she blows.
Yes, trading above the high.
Is it
ES,
really?
Yeah, ES leading. Yeah. That's good.
Jeez. Okay.
ES leading, YM weakest. Actually, we don't like when ES is leading.
Yeah. Divergence at those highs. Holy, yeah, look at how wicky this is.
Yeah. Definitely going on a higher time frame.
Yeah, higher time frame is best here. King right now. Not much here, boys, honestly. Kind of looking for, I guess, ideal scenario for me would be 924 in the longs, but this open has just set a nearly 337. How big is this range? It's like 40-point range. And we're just kind of chilling in this range here. YM is dumping. That means NQ is going to go up.
I want to see. Yeah, it's tough when. Okay, here's the OB coming. Yeah, this open is kind of gross. I'm going to sit as it is. I'm going to look to see if just maybe get a confirmation add. I'm not looking to add any extra on this.
There's that sweep at the midpoint that I wanted to see. 15 seconds. Looking to that low.
You got S&T with YM at the previous hourly low, which is nice. We should see a good reaction out of here if we are to continue higher. closure above the 977, above the 930 high. Get a 1 minute fractal breaker inside of the 15 minute. You could probably look to add on that. And ES is still holding super strong.
Is it?
Yeah, it's not even, hasn't even printed a down close candle yet.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I like when ES is in the middle, because then like you either have NQ the weaker or YM the weaker. But like when ES is in there, then it kind of like tends to fuck up the correlation.
Yeah.
YM is retracing, like YM reversing actually.
Really?
Completely. Yeah. Well, like, yeah, look at YM on the 15. It's 930. It's forming a fat wick.
Nasty open here, boys. $9.33. We got a couple minutes till the next 5-minute candle opens.
I like this SMT here. I'm gonna add one more right here. And then that's full size.
I'm sorry if you guys can hear that. Can you hear that in the background? The neighbor's cutting the fucking grass.
No. Yeah, I like that recovery by YM. Things should start to sync up here. ES is flying. YM still reversing nicely. Here we go. See a ripper here. Not a full risk trade. If I add one more contract, then we're kind of introducing a little bit too much risk for me personally. Let me over my acquired. Plus, we got profit from Asia that I would rather not spend all of it.
I'm looking for longs here. 930. I'm longing from a 938s.
Mm-hmm. Plus, I only need like 384 to get max profit on the day. So like I don't need to have more than like 2 contracts is plenty. Like I only need 90 points. 384 divided by 4. 96 points. So if we go 96 points from our entry at 37.25, let's go 96 from here. Should be 30,033.25. 30,033.25. That's kind of where we're looking to get out at. Okay.
Is that the new 5?
Yeah. I'm chilling on that too. I'm not worried. We got YM. Yeah, YM turned green. Flipped its 15-minute green. ES is. Yeah. It's just we're just trading the laggard. That's just it. Same as yesterday. But we don't have to stress too much in the high time frame. New 15-minute or new 1-minute breaker prepped here. Would like to see us maintain, obviously, this 4-hour swing. It's just being slow, man. Like everything else is. YM is, yeah. This is why I hate NQ lately. It's just so like stagnant.
Yeah, this is crazy.
You know, like YM and ES are fucking printing right now. And NQ is stuck in the mud. Like even if you're right on your bias, you're still like you're just trading the lag and you just don't get any sort of action. Should have just traded it. Yes.
This is a disgusting open.
Yeah. If they want to sweep out this this previous hourly low, I'm going to be sitting hands off for sure because this is just a completely decoupled market. Not willing to put any risk on that. You got ES and YM actually moving in the intended direction, and then NQ just completely dumping. That's okay. I told you 830 is my target. You can now with 3 percentage points whether or not to be bearish or bullish. I mean, but I don't take your advice. Listen to my own advice, right? You can do whatever you want.
Is that not 830 open?
Yeah, we're not doing these I told you so's, Imez. I know you don't take my advice. That's why you got stop hunted. Yeah, good one, bud. Good one. Pretty sure you got stopped out yesterday, and I took your shit and I didn't say anything, so. Okay, Micro didn't take it. Yeah, Mini did. Crazy work.
That is crazy work.
You can't just backpedal like that, Imez. You give me shit, I give you shit. That's how it works. You don't have to pussy out and be like, I'm joking. I'm not crying. I'm not crying over here, man. It's all good.
880s.
The Micro not taking that is, I mean, obviously, this is going to be a stop out. I'm not thinking that this divergence holds up.
Honestly, I like that we traded into the 830 opening price.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of that, actually. And we took that low. I'm looking for longs here, boys. I'm going to long the 881s. Got stopped on that initial long, but I'm going to go ahead and give this another try. Let's see. Did we manage to close above the 882s? One sec. Let me take a look here.
H1 bullish for value gap just below. Yes, there is an Asia low.
It's 15, 940, 5 minutes till the next 15-minute candle.
There we go. That's.
We get a close above 881.
What is the Micro doing, bro? Just take my stop.
It didn't take the low?
No, on Micro it didn't. It's still, there we go. Okay.
That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah, that is crazy. Okay, Asia low. Coming in hot. Personally, not really interested in longs after this now. You create a perfectly good protected low and then you go and you rip it. Makes me think NQ is just leading lower. I would take that trade 10 times out of 10 though.
Yeah, I kind of want to just seek longs here now. This is the area where I would be interested in some longs. I did like the reaction from the midpoint, but I got stuck on that initial one. So I want to see if maybe we can get something here. But the thing is, ES is rejecting from this high. So I'm not too sure. But yeah, I do like this.
Yeah, I mean,
I need to get back into like the 70s though.
They fail a perfectly good 15-minute bullish breaker, London low sweep. You had tons and tons of confluence behind the setup. You do have the hourly for value gap below, but like, I don't know. I'd rather just, I don't want to bang my head against the wall trying longs if they're going to be like that. Right? Definitely, yeah. Closing, if you close above 939, you might have a chance. You got a 1 minute break.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. I'm kind of waiting for us to get back into that area.
Yeah. 882, that's your OB. Yeah. Yeah, L for me too, Da Vinci.
Yeah, the 930 open has been fucking rough. This could be love. Could be love.
Oops. Suddenly opening up my...
All right. Gonna give... Let me see. Check the 15. Did we get the closure? Yeah, we did. I want to catch this falling sword, this falling knife. I think I do. I'm going to try longs here at 853 with a stop at 39s. Like 14-point stop, I think. And then if I get stopped out, I get stopped out of this one. Small size. Long from the 853s, 839s is my stop. Yeah, so about 13-point stop here, and then I'm just going to look to target midpoint, get back into the range there. I think once we're able to get above the 883s, I'm going to just look to go break even on that.
What's up, Jets? Good morning, folks. Couldn't join the pre-session. What are we looking at for Alex? Me and Alex both took an L on these longs here. Looks like they wanted to hold up that London high SMT.
Can we get into the 80s?
On the 15-minute. Yeah, it's looking...
Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and just move break even here, boys, at the 53s.
Oof, oof, oof.
So I'm now break even here. We tapped into my break even area. Let's see what happens here. If it decides to go back to the 53s, that's fine. Fine by me. But I'm now break even on this position. And 44. We've got about how many seconds left? 30 seconds before the next 15-minute candle. Let's see if we can actually get a nice reaction out of NQ, or it just wants to stop us out.
New 15-minute candle coming in. Yeah, I'm definitely going to sit tight on this. This is...
And that is me break even. Got a nice initial reaction there, but not enough fuel to get above there. So break even trade for me here, boys. Wow, NQ is heavy, man.
Yeah, dude.
It is heavy.
Wacky.
I think long from 74, 745.75.
Thinking it might just completely reverse on us. If you see ES and YM start to... They both wicked out their respective highs. Yeah, tough one. We got a new 1-minute breaker prep for this 945 though. Yeah, it's... This is a Judas. It's a nasty one.
Yeah, if this is a Judas, this shit is fucking nasty.
So nasty, yeah. That's why I was like, man, if we take out this Asia low, if we take out this pre-market low from 815, then that's just like we got either a massive Judas on our hands, or we're just wrong and we have to just sit.
Yeah.
There's the digital opening price coming up. Tap the... Oh, just missed the 15-minute bullish breaker from the overnight. Oof.
Oh, okay. We're back to basically break even on the day, I think. NQ as an asset.
Yeah, we're flat, currently flat on the day. Just flip bearish. Yep. Yeah, kind of one of those ones where, like, obviously we have the opposing criteria with the London high SMT, and we did create the 902 bearish breaker. However, this is one of those things, right? You're sometimes going to have this opposing criteria. And if there's one piece of advice that I can give, it's just like either stay sidelined or just pick a side and commit to it and be able to like admit when you're wrong. So I was willing to take the longs. I still feel confident that previous weekly high is the draw. It's just we're seeing a little bit of little bit of volatility first to the downside. It might have to go sweep out some more liquidity before we can regain higher. So the risk was definitely on the table. It wasn't exactly like the freest setup in the world once we created that London high.
The longs look nice though. They did look nice. Like
yeah, 100%.
They did look nice.
Yeah, they looked good. It was, and that's the thing. It's like you just pick a side and just stick to it and don't get too hard.
It is what it is. Yeah.
Switched up fast as F. What you mean? Like NQ did?
Dude, yeah, it did. Bamboozled. I mean, just the fact alone that because majority of the time, like I take a look at ES and I like directional, like taking into context ES a lot more than NQ just because it's worth more. But yeah, this time they had me fucking fooled, honestly. I was like, damn, longs look good. I was looking at ES. ES at the open looked good. That reaccumulation looked really good as well. I was like, fuck. And then NQ just fucking shit the bed.
Yeah. Yeah, you can run into, I saw somewhere, I can't remember who mentioned it, probably T. When ES is leading, that's kind of, you can run into problems. Like you typically want NQ and YM on the opposing ends, and then NQ ES stuck somewhere in the middle. That's like, seems like the clearest correlation.
I think that's hilarious, honestly. That you want NQ and YM to be opposing.
Well, like NQ strongest, YM weakest.
Yeah.
They can move in the same direction. And then ES somewhere in the middle. It almost acts as like a balance.
Yeah.
You know?
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Still in profit on the day from these Asian longs.
Nice.
We'll see. Up at like 1R. PA has been a little bit tricky. There's been opportunities, but like every trade we take, there's opposing criteria for it. So it makes it incredibly hard to like just have a one-sided bias. Like everything has some sort of opposing criteria that like it's actually worth looking at. And seems that I'm picking the wrong side during New York. Asia session, I'm usually right. I might honestly just like, I'm probably going to just not de-risk, but just like lower my frequency a ton during New York because it's just been so damn tricky.
Rough, yeah, it's been tricky, yeah.
Whereas guys, like Asia's been so good.
Hell yeah. George, congrats, brother.
Yeah, you had lots of reason to short, George. You had you're trading right back up into a 50-minute bearish breaker. On a high SMT, you kind of have NQ sweeping out previous daily high and then failing to take out the high of day. So you have that two-stage SMT, right? You have that strength switch. And then a nice ensuing drop from there. Definitely nice. Yeah, that's the divergence that I was mentioning is the ES. ES and YM London high SMT. Yeah, we're seeing everything kind of come down now. ES is following. It's just a little bit behind here. So definitely longs are off the table for me at the moment. Yeah.
The longs are cooked. ES is following through here. I'm just kind of observing.
Yeah, I don't like this at all for any sort of position. I'm not willing to short it. I don't really have a draw for shorts anymore.
745s would be my next guess. Or actually, 564s. Because like
20 points away.
Whenever I see that, for example, we start a really strong distribution and there are like no imbalances on this side. Like there's just this one, right? Which I'm assuming we might close below. But for example, here, this entire range, there are like no imbalances here.
Yeah.
So my immediate assumption is like going here.
Like 545s. You have the
Yeah.
gaps from yesterday, from
Yeah.
the overnight session. So like down into here. I think that's also a 4-hour. Not quite. Oh, it's a tiny 4-hour.
See you, George.
Later, George. Good work today. Yeah.
Things could be love. How can market reverse without grabbing liquidity?
It did grab liquidity.
But in the case that it doesn't, probably a divergence.
Yeah, divergence. So like it reversed. It didn't grab London high because it didn't need to, because it already grabbed previous daily high. That's kind of the idea behind the two-stage.
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 Let me get a two-stage.
But yeah, Alex is right. It's if there's no liquidity grab whatsoever, then you just rely on divergences. Four-hour swing on ES.
To the downside?
At the moment.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Holy range. We're back in the range! Let's go. Let's fucking go.
So the concept of relevant highs by T trades is failing here. No, it's not failing, because we still took a relevant high. Like relevant highs and lows are fractal. So like we still did take a relevant high in which you took the 515 high in a way. It's all about like your timed ranges that you're using. Like we failed to grab the high of day, which is the relevant for the day. But you also have the divergences, right? So if you use divergences as a means of like allowing failure swings to perform, then relevant highs still work. Plus, previous daily high is a relevant high, and we took that out on NQ. And that's still well within the look back. So I wouldn't say it failed. It's just failure swings can be reversals if it previously swept liquidity already and it has no need to take any more liquidity. And if you have it accompanied by divergence, then you'll be all right. Have y'all tried using PSP? No.
Never in my life. I actually don't even know what it stands for.
Precision swing point, I think. It's when one, so like imagine you have a high time frame swing. One of them closes bearish, one of them closes bullish. Isn't that a PSP? But they both form a swing. Something like that. I don't know.
No. Don't answer that question.
What's Screen Studio?
What is that? Never heard of her. I think PSP is BS despite a lot of respect. I don't know. I don't know enough about it. I don't think anything is BS as long as you can back it with data. That's my honest opinion.
Yeah. Like yeah, I could say lots. Yeah. I could say lots about different methods. Like I could say like I don't believe that quarterly theory is a thing, but like if it works for some, then who am I? Right?
Yeah. I agree. We can maybe sometimes things can be a little overcomplicated, but I think anything can be validated through data. Like that's just the truth.
Yeah.
A simple VWAP, whatever you guys like to call it, A simple VWAP strategy can be validated through data.
Yeah. But I think we can all agree on one thing, and it's that those 369 boys are fucking stupid.
369. Get low, get low, get low.
Get low.
To the window, to the wall,
Wow.
to the sweat drop down my balls.
Go back.
Yeah. Had to bring that one back. They better not fucking reverse it from here. or we're gonna have some fucking problems.
Yeah, time cycles. Yeah. I don't know. It's doing too much.
Well, she's gonna be like, well, war's over, tariffs are off, negotiations are high.
For a deal.
Iran is begging for a deal.
Weren't you friends before? Yeah. That's the fucked up thing.
That's the fucked up.
But
it is what it is. Bray and I are friends.
yeah, we're friends. We're friends.
We're friends. Worst testifying now could be another day of nonsense. Yeah, it's gonna be fucking sick.
Is Trump talking again? Look at that 1 minute CL candle.
God, man, in New York, all New York sessions have been so and utterly not enjoyable at all.
Yeah.
You think, okay, AM is shit. Okay, fuck. Let's PM. AM was dog shit. Let's try to trade the PM. And then the PM is just even worse. He said he's gonna strike Iran today.
Yeah,
No,
he said he's gonna.
no, he didn't. No, did he?
He said did I? He said yesterday, I think, that like he said if Iran doesn't come to the table willing to negotiate, he's gonna target their power plants and infrastructure and all that shit.
Fuck.
Man, it's the same shit that happened months ago. Like
this cycle has been ongoing. I feel like I'm gonna make a website that tracks how many times we've said both things. Like how many times the deal's been off and how many times the deal's been on.
Yeah.
Because this is just absurd.
I read a funny tweet. Let me see.
A funny tweet.
A funny tweet.
All right, boys. I'm fucking long in this bitch.
Well, it was T-Trade. See, it's funny. He just tweeted, always weird when ES is leading and NQYM are tracking each other. Super funny.
Last long attempt. Stop below the low. I'm in for 3 micros, so don't get on me. This is a high risk trade, and I acknowledge that. But I'm looking to target the highs. She wants the highs now. I want the whole fucking. You know, people are like, "Oh, you want just piece of the pie? You just want to grab a piece of the pie, piece of the cake." No, bro. I want the whole fucking cake.
Oh, here we go. So if this doesn't represent Trump perfectly, now let me. Buy stocks. Biden cheated. I got cheated. Buy Adele. Democrats hate America. Up is down. Left is right. If we don't win the midterms, there won't be a Republican president for 500 years. Affordability is fake. Iran wants a deal. Italy was mean. We hate NATO. I'm taking Greenland. Warsh will cut rates. Gas is $1 per gallon. Groceries are cheaper. Rent is down. Stocks are up, so everyone is rich now. Poor people suck. Hillary cheated. Stop talking about Epstein. Thank you for your attention to this matter. In a nutshell, bro. Literally in a nutshell. Somebody come get their grandpa, dude. What is the difference between your entry versus Juno's? Both use breakers, unicorn. Yeah, both use breakers. The only difference in our management is hit our stop losses. He puts his stop loss below the breaker candle. I put my stop loss below the extreme.
The swing, right?
Yeah, the actual swing.
That is the difference. Yeah, I like it when you two guys are like on par. Like you guys are having the same general direction, because it tends to really play out when you guys are both on the same
when we have good bias, when we have the similar bias, it always usually works out.
Yeah, whenever two hosts have the same bias on here, it typically works out really well.
Mm-hmm.
Give me my money.
ES failed. Oh, ES rejected that 15-minute bearish breaker like hard. Same with
yeah. ES actually did what I wanted NQ to do, which was get to midpoint of this range, reject. It literally came back down midpoint of the range, took out the low, and now we have really nice structure setting up here. We have a 15-minute swing, which is why I'm long NQ. So once we get back here above into the 884s, I'm just going to look to go break even, because at that point, I want to be nearly 70 points in profit. So hopefully we get up there. But I think once we manage to get above into a premium market here, which is what I'm looking for, hopefully we can just expand through.
Yeah, I don't think I can long this. It'd be tough for me to long this, because you have a 1 minute breaker here, but you're the 1 hour closed bearish, 4 hour closed bearish. You have the 15-minute swing there, 30-minute. Yeah, I don't know. Just the breaker's so high up in the range that, like, if I'm looking for London high, then I'm essentially getting like less. I'm getting like just over 1 hour. So I don't know. It's just not worth for me. I'd rather wait. Maybe this prep's a 5 minute, but I also don't want you to lose your trade either.
No, no, please, no. Please. I can't take this anymore. I can't take another loss. Least emotional trader.
Absolute least emotional trader.
Please.
I'm begging you.
And then that's when, like, you realize what you're doing. You're like, wait, what am I doing? And then you try to act all nonchalant. And then you're like, okay, I'm not even gonna look at the charts anymore. We've all done it. We've 100%. All done it. Listen, we've all done it. We've all been like, no, like, just give me one more win, please. Like,
you're literally like a crackhead.
Yeah. And then you're like, okay, let me flip the script. Maybe if I try to act like I don't care, the chart will do what I want it to do. And then it just stops you out anyways. That's just the way it goes. That's the way it goes, man. That is trading. My God, just take this up already. Holy fuck. What are we waiting for? What's worse, Shang? There was day when all had some bias, and thank you to Judas Pro Max. Yes, that happens. There was a day when all had the same bias.
Those were the best days.
Judas Pro Max is actually hilarious. The Judas Pro Max.
Honestly, all we gotta do, guys, is just fucking survive. If the market conditions aren't up to snuff for you and they're not up to your standards, then like just survive. Like no one's forcing you to take a trade. You can sit tight and you can just like pick your battles, keep your wrist tight. It's a game of survival when you have poor conditions.
All right. We just tapped into premium here, so I'm actually going to go break even here at the 805s.
It's a good one.
Yeah, I like it. I think it has potential. I think it really has potential. Unless like you remember the other day when Trump said some shit and it literally stopped everybody out?
I know, dude. I know. That's kind of what I'm worried about.
Like, that is a real stress Post traumatic Trump tweet disorder.
They created this 1 minute breaker. It's only a 1 minute. There's no, like, the 15 is way up there. The 5 is up there with it too. Like, we're not prepping a swing. I don't know. I'm gonna watch them make me regret not taking it but like I can't, like the long at 9:30 was 100% cleaner than this one in my opinion.
Yeah. I'm gonna take one off here. I got 3 contracts on, so I'm just gonna take one off.
Nice. Huge. What's your entry? 803s?
805.
805.
805. Roll Tide, baby. Yeah, so I took one off nearly. I don't even know what that is, to be honest. I just want to take it off there. So 1.5 R. So one off at 1.5 R, and then just letting the other 2.
Oh my God. Listen to this. Breaking. President Trump says Iran called him a while ago and they want to make a deal.
Let's go! When you have 2 micros on in the market. Is this what winning feels like? when you're on the right side of a Trump tweet? Holy shit.
To get to previous weekly high off of this 1 minute breaker is only 1.75 R. Fuck me.
Bro is bipolar. All right. No.
That's putting it lightly.
Yeah. You ain't seen nothing, brother.
Yeah.
You ain't seen bipolar. No, I'm just kidding. Nice play here. Just waiting for a continuation, hopefully. I took one off there at our break even, so 1.6 R. Not you, Trump. Oh, yeah. My bad. I guess I'm projecting.
Did you think he was talking about you?
Yeah.
Oh, I knew he was talking about Trump.
Thought he was talking about me.
No. No. Probably made you feel hella bad for a second there. Having me even call you bipolar.
Yeah. I'm just trying to have fun.
Yeah, no, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah. I appreciate y'all for creating the lab live streams. Are always fun and entertaining, and I've learned so much from watching them. Hey, that's awesome, Jets. That's awesome. Make sure you like the stream. Until I take over Trump, I will win the war. Well, we've won the war, like Joe said, for the 536th time. I don't even know why I'm saying we, bro. I'm Canadian. Why am I saying we?
You're participating in American markets, bro. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Partially American.
Yeah.
I feel like this trade's gonna keep me in here for like fucking 3 hours. The 51st
you can lick my fucking nuts.
We want you. You're next.
Yeah. You guys can't even take
Trump's
fucking
like,
Greenland. You guys can't even go get Greenland. Yeah.
But we got Venezuela though.
You guys can keep them, dude. You can keep them. Yeah. Want to come get Canada? You can come get these nuts, boys. Come get these nuts. Yeah, 3 hours is what it takes to eat the whole cake. Sue's got a point.
Sue, you're right. Trader Sue. SUE.
Yes, good.
Yes, wow, you can spell it. Wow. Wow. If this trade stops me at break even, I'm gonna actually flip the table. Trump's like, never mind.
Just
I
kidding.
retract my previous statement.
I was just kidding.
I get stopped. I get literally fucking stopped 100 points below where my actual stop was because of slippage. That'd be something, wouldn't it?
I think this is going to print because I'm skipping it.
Come on, take it with me.
No, bro, I can't.
Come on.
I can't. That would go against every fiber of what I just said earlier about like how I'm wanting to reduce frequency during New York so I don't get my shit pushed in.
Come on. I hate to say it, Alex, but I'm short. Prepare to lose.
Prepare
I'm
to
just
die.
kidding. I'm just kidding, Alex. Good luck, brother. I've partialed off here. I'm just kind of vibing. There's honestly nothing for me to narrate. Like, this is the position where below the range, ES touched EQ of the range, it rejected to the upside. So I'm basically just playing the divergence. And the 1 minute OB. But yeah, took 1.5, 1.6 R on that one contract. So we'll see what the other two contracts do. But after this trade, that's me. I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I really like this break-even positioning as well because we've tapped into a high internal, and then also it's in a premium market. So that might be me actually. It's coming for me.
S&P is 45% AI stocks in market cap. All eggs meet one basket. Yeah, it's been that way for a minute. I think NQ is probably the same. I want to actually find out what it is for NQ.
What is it? S&P is 45% AI stocks in market cap. Jeez.
What percent market cap is?
That's actually insane. And I believe 810s, 811s. Let's see if it gets slight rejection there. Yes. Also rejection from that high. Yeah, that's me break even, boys, unfortunately. On the rest of my position. Don't you dare.
Yeah, 45% of total market cap per widely cited data from the Kobeissi letter. 20 percentage points since ChatGPT launched in November 2022. Separately, the 10 largest US stocks account for a record 41% of the index.
Crazy.
Well, 14 points higher than the 2000.com peak. There's some spread in the exact figure, depending on methodology. NVIDIA alone above 8%, index weight 45% of this number is getting cited most. Yeah, NASDAQ wouldn't be as important just because it's already a heavily it's tech heavy by design, right? So. Yeah, crazy.
Just means going to be a big dip. Yeah. I like the idea of that. The only thing is, like, it's really just the timing of it all, right?
Yeah.
We're all expecting some sort of discount, but it's really just the timing.
Like, what was I going to say? I mean, you're already seeing, so like, yes, let's look at ES actually. any of that. On the year, ES is up roughly 8.8%. But if you look at some of the major stocks, like if you look at Microsoft is up 5%, not even really super bullish. Apple's good. Apple's actually one of the leaders. But yeah, they're not as, you're not seeing as much of an increase. Like it seems like they're slowing down, and then now you're seeing like the Microns, all of the like chip makers minus Nvidia. So what are some of the stocks that have done really well this year? Micron.
How much is Micron worth?
Fuck, man. 936. It's up 216% on the year. There's some crazy ones. I was listening to a podcast.
16?
Yeah, 216%. It opened the year up at 296. Yeah. So you're already kind of seeing like some stalling out by some of the companies. Amazon. Yeah. But the weekly and the daily. Yeah. I like Microsoft, to be honest. It's in a decent discount. When do we got earnings? We got earnings coming up June 29th. We are currently 40% off the highs. Yeah. No, if this shit starts to let go, then like we could see some deep discount for sure. I'd like to see us get down into these monthly fair value gaps here, which would be roughly 7% away. Anytime we have like a 10% dip or more, I feel like those are good buying opportunities.
Yeah.
For long-term port, like just doesn't have to be, you don't have to do too much analysis. If you're just like
what's up, buddy?
Trying to get good ads for long-term port, like just buy those dips.
Sorry, I'm yawning, boys. There's just like, this is nothing burger.
You're good. You're good. It's nasty outside. Is it supposed to rain?
It's not a burger.
Who's doing PM today?
I am.
You're a trooper.
Yeah,
You're a trooper.
It's rough. I think since the start, I've streamed 90 times.
You've had 90 streams since we started?
Yeah.
I mean, how many have I had?
I think, let me see if I can check. 47. It might be a little off, honestly.
41. I got 51 and a half.
51 and a half?
Oh, 51. Just because I covered that full New York session that one day. Counts for half.
True.
Yeah.
True. Trooper.
Actually, 27.
I should have just logged yes.
52, actually. 52. But like 90? That's crazy, bro.
Got a lot of charts under my belt. This ain't my first rodeo.
This ain't my first rodeo.
This ain't my first rodeo.
Yeah, those continuation shorts are pretty good.
Yeah, they were.
Pretty good.
They were. I'm actually glad I managed to partial at least one contract out of that.
Yeah, I'm good on this. I might honestly just call it. I don't have a
Call it, bro.
bias here.
No need for you to sit here and watch this.
Took a good. I think took a good loss on that. It was obviously had the opposing criteria like we mentioned, but that's what I mean. You just got to pick a side and stick to it, and then don't get all fucked off afterwards. So I'm gonna go eat some breakfast, go for a run, and carry on with my day. Work on some side stuff.
Good luck, brother. Good luck, brother.
Good luck. I'm gonna send you once I get everything set up for the landing page. If you wouldn't mind giving it a little review.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Boys, I'm going to stay on for a couple more minutes here. Just kind of check, and then I am on for PM session as well. So.
Okay. See you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like the stream. And thank you guys for 4,000 subscribers. We hit them yesterday.
Yeah, 5K next.
Yeah, 5K next. Yeah. Okay.
And then 10.
And 10. And then a million. A gajillion. All right, gang. You guys be good. Be safe. Chat with you later. Peace out.
See you later, alligator.
In a while, crocodile.
Alex, you were right. "15-minute internal rejection there, it seems. And then there was one lone trooper. Man, what are ES and NQ doing actually? Like, actually. Somebody call. Like, are we even? This is crazy. Are we even in the same stratosphere right now? ES is holding so well. It's actually insane. I'm wondering if they want to dump ES and then see a continuation on NQ, or what they want to do, because I have like no directional context here. This is just throwing everything off for me. But I think they just want to dump ES here into the low and then maybe just see a continuation here on NQ. But then again, I wish I could see the order book right now. Probably look crazy. Three minutes here till 10:30. ES. Dear ES, what are you doing? Two days in a row, they teased previous weekly high. Yeah, crazy work. You're getting a reversal here from ES as well, which is crazy to see. Dear basketball. $10:28, minute and 20 seconds left before 10:30 open here. I've decided I'm not trading days where these clowns testify. Yeah, it's rough, man. It's rough. I will say, like, I just think more recently it's just been a little bit tough. Price action's been rough. So it doesn't really hurt to like not to just take some of the risk off the table, to trade some micros, be smart about everything. But yeah, I will admit I'm having trouble these last few days. For sure. That is for sure. Happy to admit when I'm wrong. Happy to speak when I'm right, and happy to speak when I'm wrong as well. Could be why NQ is selling off harder. It's not part of the S&P 500. Well, some companies are intertwined, right? The idea is that you try to, the companies that are majority of the heaviness of both of these indices are pretty similar. So, and majority of the time, I think like between NQ and ES, their correlation coefficient values are like really, really in sync. It's like 0.8, which is super high, which means that they typically are always together, right? That's kind of why we use them as divergences. I'm short off ES. TBH looks like it's going to retrace and expand lower. That's fair, brother. Yeah, I took my 1.5 AR off that, literally 1 micro, and I'm basically chilling here because I'm unsure what these assets want to do, Let's actually find out. Let's find this out, actually. Let me head over to the hourly chart right here. Go to pretty much the beginning of time, I guess. Head over here. Download chart data. ISO. Time format. UTC ISO download. Okay, perfect. And then I'm going to do the same with ES. Head over here, somewhere along. Then head over here, ES. Download chart data, ES ISO time, 60. Download. And then do the same with YM. Head all the way back here, download chart data, ISO time, download. Perfect. So there's 10:30. As the sell-off kind of continues here. but I'm going to do a quick analysis here. Just give you 1 second, guys. Go to my downloads. I'm going to pull all this data that I just downloaded from TradingView, and then see if it can calculate the correlation coefficient values. You think a reversal is coming here? No, I think ES still has the potential to go higher. I just again, I'm not super strong on my bias, but I think ES has some good potential because it's, first of all, it rejected really strong off the EQ of the range and this internal, and then it just seems to be holding these 1 minute order blocks to the upside. But again, it does look really wicky on the 30 and the 1. If you look at 30-minute chart, this looks really ugly, and this could honestly go in any direction. So those are my thoughts. Truthfully speaking, yeah. It can go in any direction, in my opinion. I haven't taken a trade in a week, last week, and now these first 2 trading days because the loss I took market looks better now. Maybe I'm bugging. I think it looks worse, actually. I genuinely think it looks worse. Here we go. Why does it do that, man? So here are the correlation coefficient values per hour for the last what's it called? I guess 3 years? 2 years. I don't like using anything too crazy, but for the last two years. So if you guys are curious, the correlation coefficient values is pretty much, it grabs the return, right? So for example, this is the hourly chart. For example, you guys can see that NQ here on this hourly candle returned from open to low, 0.52% return on this specific candle. So what essentially Claude did was that I just fed it the data and then it calculated how closely the returns are per hour for all of these, for the three assets. And so you'll notice something here, right? YM versus NQ, you can see that at 9 a.m. and 10 a.m., they are very, very loosely correlated. Whereas NQ versus ES at 9 and 10 are super extremely closely correlated. 0.933 correlation coefficient. Oh, true, Badia. True. So this means that when the values are at their highest, this is where you would want to look for divergences because they're simply a lot more valuable. So 2 p.m. seems to be really, really good for NQ and ES. Is NQ heading for previous day low now? I'm assuming, yeah. This thing is just absolutely dying. I'm making the assumption here, yeah. We're well below premium of the new range, or well below EQ of the new range. So I'm assuming, yeah. Going for the 557s here. 555. Yeah, boys. It really is just like watching paint dry, though, unfortunately. But yeah. There goes ES, kind of following through here, helping NQ fuel that dump. All right, boys. I think I'm going to call it here. Honestly, there's not much for me to say. I'm not going to take any more trades, and I'm pretty much done for the day, to be honest. So I will catch you guys at 2 p.m. I will be on at 2 p.m. We're just going to trade the PM session for a little bit, maybe do some back testing. So if you guys want to join that session, we could be doing something a little bit more educational. That way we don't actually waste our time and just look at the charts and dry and say absolutely nothing. So if you guys want actually to stop by at 2 p.m., watch that back testing session, get some questions answered. It's going to be a little bit more educational than normal. And then that way we can actually make a good use of our time. So I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys for 2 p.m. Peace.